confirmed case of strawberry sabotage in the Hunter. A metal pin has been found in a strawberry punnet purchased from Coles at Green Hills. The punnets originated from Wallace berries in Queensland and have since been removed from supermarket shelves. Health Minister Greg Hunt today called the widespread contamination a vicious crime, saying he's asking the Food Safety Authority to investigate. Ratepayers are demanding they be given a say on plans for the next stage of the Bathers Way project. Many are calling on council to redesign the integrated skate park, or better yet, move it to another location.
Plans for a skate park jutting out more than 20 metres onto South Newcastle beach have some ratepayers flipping out.
Why do we have to lose the beach? You can build a skate park anyway.
The proposed precinct also includes a kiosk and outdoor gym. Locals are mostly supportive, but are demanding council move the park due to environmental concerns.
Give us showers that work. Give us a public toilet that works. You know, we want it fixed up. We want to be a part of the Bathers Way. We just don't want the skate pole on the beach. Council's got to be asked, why are you so scared? Why don't you want to take it to the people? Show them what you got.
Some, though, are satisfied and say the park would get more kids active the way the current one once did.
I was really privileged. We would get to go skateboarding and then go swimming and go skateboarding, and that was the cycle. I think it's really dangerous when people from the community start coming in and arguing against people that are the experts in those fields. Council
says it used wave data collected over 25 years when designing the park to minimise impacts on the beach, maximise safety, amenity and structural integrity, and to minimise future maintenance. Sam Burberry, NBN News.
Traffic on Hannell Street, Wickham came to a standstill this afternoon after a vehicle crashed and landed on its roof near the Calper Street roundabout. Rescue crews righted the Honda sedan at around 3:30 while the driver spoke to police. The wreckage was loaded onto a tilt tray before traffic resumed as normal. The driver was taken from the scene by police. House hunters have begun inspecting the Build for a Cure property at Medowie ahead of next month's charity auction. Organisers hope the property goes for a record price, enabling experts to save more young lives.
3 weeks ago, builders were laying foundations. 3 days ago, stylists were unpacking furniture. Today came the reveal everyone has been waiting for.
The house is now over!
Scott Cam took a break from the block to show prospective buyers through and encourage them to dig deep. The Children's Cancer Institute pocketing every dollar.
If you are in the mood for a home around this area, you may as well come and buy this one and tip a bit of money into the Institute. It'll be fantastic for you. And it's been decorated and furnished beautifully and all that's included.
The 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home at Medowie goes to auction next month.
And it's just like a block house actually, because it's all ready to roll, turnkey.
Project partners McCloy Group and McDonald Jones Homes say seeing where the money ends up makes contributing even more worthwhile.
It's really rewarding being able to give back to a lot of sick kids that are going through a hard time.
Sam Burberry, NBN News.
Coming up later in sport, who has won through to the Newcastle Rugby League Grand Final? And after the break, the high-profile independent vying for Malcolm Turnbull's seat. From 29,990 drive away.
Every sunrise, every day, every season, every way, every generation, every dream, every job, starting from teen. This is your future. Grow it today. With Aussafe Super, we're with you all the way.
Waterford is a new beginning. Waterford is a warm community. Waterford is a home with a heart. Waterford is a life in balance. Register now at waterfordliving.com.au.
people look for in a ute. Technology, safety, adventure. The diesel LDVT 64x4 from just $28,990 drive away. Perhaps you can please all of the people all of the time. Test drive one today. The all-new Corolla Hybrid combines powerful performance with impressive fuel efficiency, so you can enjoy its dynamic drive for longer. All-new Toyota Corolla Hybrid, for the bold. Oh, what a feeling, Toyota. This is Bon. Back when she opened up, Bon had healthy competition from Joe and Flo, and business was good. But then the big players came to town with their franchise muscle and big city marketing budgets. So Bon fought back and turned to Local Search, the digital experts. A personalised digital marketing strategy got Bon's business here, here and here. Right in front of locals searching for flowers online. Local Search, giving the power back to small business. On your Bon. McCloy Group, creating communities.
At Lexhibition, you'll find cars that anticipate your needs. And an offer that does too. Like a 1% interest rate and 1.99% comparison rate on selected models. Welcome to Lexhibition. On now.
In NBN News Monday, under construction, the mental health community choir helping rebuild lives. And now it's marking a special milestone. That's Monday at 6. A high-profile independent candidate has entered the race for Malcolm Turnbull's old seat, posing a plausible threat to the Morrison government. With the Liberal Party under pressure over the lack of women in its ranks and its ousting of the former PM, Dr. Karen Phelps is the last thing it needs.
In one way, Karen Phelps is the type of candidate the Prime Minister wanted in Wentworth.
My gender is reasonably obvious. I'm a woman.
But the problem for Scott Morrison is that she's running against the candidate he actually got.
Clearly, I'm not the female candidate.
The former president of the Australian Medical Association has today confirmed she'll enter the race as an independent. And though it is a blue ribbon seat, she says many Liberal voters there are seeing red.
Many Australians, like the people in Wentworth, have been frustrated and angry about what's happened in federal parliament, by what happened to Malcolm Turnbull.
We've got big shoes to fill with Malcolm Turnbull, but I can assure everyone I'll be fully engaged in the life of the community.
After the recent chaos here in Canberra, a strong independent candidate will send a shudder through the Morrison government. If it loses Wentworth, it will also lose its working majority, and that will leave a hung parliament.
We need to win this by-election to keep a Liberal National Government in Canberra.
9 News has revealed Liberal MP Anne Soutmalis is planning to leave the seat of Gilmore at the next election. Today, the Prime Minister tried to deflect the issue.
Did you ask Anne Soutmalis not to announce that she's quitting Parliament until after Wentworth by-election?
I don't speculate on media speculation. And that's going to be a golden rule. Thanks very much.
While Labor turns the focus back on another. The constitutional cloud hanging over Peter Dutton, saying even some of the Home Affairs Minister's own team want him referred to the High Court.
Julie Bishop has said that she thinks there needs to be greater clarity. I think there's other MPs, but we need to just see government MPs perhaps ventilate their feelings.
An invitation to the other side to turn against their own. Fiona Willan, NBN News.
As federal parliament returned for the first sitting fortnight since Malcolm Turnbull was overthrown, the toxic culture of Canberra continues to claim the spotlight. But allegations of bullying and arm twisting are in stark contrast to the most powerful image to have emerged from the leadership spill.
Mr. Turnbull, you still the Prime Minister?
High noon on a Friday and the scene was set for a showdown. The successful candidate
was Scott Morrison. The serrated edge of the coup capital had struck down its fourth Prime Minister in less than a decade. Malcolm Turnbull and Julie Bishop were out. Scott Morrison and Josh Frydenberg were in.
How are you feeling?
On the Friday, the party room was tense.
As shell-shocked MPs trickled out of the party room, the country's new Deputy Liberal leader made his way back to his office, rounding a bend and right into the arms of long-serving Parliament house cleaner Anna Jancevski. And on a day of division, revenge and retribution, a moment of unity in the House on the Hill. Why do you think that photo resonates with so many Australians?
Well, it was very spontaneous. I just happened to be walking back alone in the corridor. She happened to be walking towards me.
A cleaner squeezing the cheeks of the Treasurer of Australia and breathing real life into the corridors of Canberra.
It was just a captured moment, and it showed the human side of the leadership skill.
The powerful photograph captured by Press Gallery Journalist of the Year, Alex Ellinghausen.
Almost everything we do here is stage managed to an inch of its life. There's more media advisors in Canberra than there are members of the press.
And for most Australians, there have been too many images of bloodletting, driving us apart when it should be bringing us together.
Oh, love you very much.
The 1,000 words from this photograph speaks to the heart of the nation. Early Walsh, NBN News.